Melania Trump shuts down The View with $75 million defamation lawsuit, making waves across the nation. In a surprising and high-stakes move, Melania Trump has launched a $75 million defamation lawsuit against The View, sparking widespread attention and reigniting debates about media accountability and celebrity reputation. The lawsuit, reportedly stemming from remarks made by the hosts of the daytime talk show, highlights the former First Lady's willingness to confront media narratives she deems harmful or false. #the incident that triggered the lawsuit. According to insiders, the controversy began during a segment on The View where the hosts discussed Melania Trump's post-White House life and her involvement in various initiatives. During the discussion, certain remarks allegedly crossed the line, insinuating claims about her personal life and character that Melania and her legal team have labeled as defamatory and damaging. While The View is known for its candid and, at times, polarizing conversations, this particular segment reportedly included statements that Melania's lawyers argue were baseless and intended to harm her reputation. The lawsuit claims that the remarks not only misrepresented her character but also caused significant emotional distress and damage to her public image. Melania Trump's response. In a rare and pointed statement, Melania Trump announced the lawsuit through her legal team, emphasizing her commitment to protecting her name and legacy. Mrs. Trump will not stand by while her character is attacked with reckless disregard for the truth, the statement read. This lawsuit is about holding those in the media accountable for their words and ensuring that public figures are treated with fairness and respect. Melania's legal team is seeking $75 million in damages, citing defamation, emotional distress, and loss of opportunities as a result of the statements made on The View. The lawsuit also calls for a public apology and retraction of the remarks, adding another layer of pressure on the talk show's hosts. #The View's reaction. The lawsuit has reportedly sent shockwaves through the set of The View, with the hosts and producers remaining tight-lipped as their legal team reviews the claims. Known for their outspoken commentary, the co-hosts have faced criticism in the past for their sometimes controversial takes on political figures, but this lawsuit marks one of the most high-profile challenges to their commentary yet. While neither the hosts nor ABC, the network that airs The View, have issued an official response, sources suggest the team is gearing up for a legal battle. The lawsuit raises questions about the balance between free speech and defamation, particularly in the context of daytime television, where commentary often blurs the lines between opinion and factual reporting. A broader debate on media accountability. Melania Trump's lawsuit has ignited a broader debate about the responsibilities of media outlets and talk shows when discussing public figures. Supporters of Melania argue that her decision to sue is a necessary step in holding media personalities accountable for their words, especially when those words could harm someone's reputation. Critics of the lawsuit, however, view it as an attempt to stifle free speech and discourage candid commentary about public figures. They argue that as a former First Lady, Melania is inherently a public figure subject to public scrutiny and that The View's remarks, while perhaps harsh, fall within the realm of free expression. The case has also sparked discussions about the increasing polarization in media coverage, with some accusing talk shows of pushing partisan narratives at the expense of fairness and accuracy. Whether the lawsuit will lead to significant changes in how shows like The View approach sensitive topics remains to be seen. The public reaction. The news of Melania Trump's lawsuit has dominated headlines and social media, with reactions ranging from praise to skepticism. Supporters of Melania, including many conservatives, have rallied behind her, applauding her for standing up against what they see as biased and unfair treatment from mainstream media. One supporter wrote on social media, "Good for Melania. It's about time someone holds these talk show hosts accountable for their constant attacks." Others echoed similar sentiments, viewing the lawsuit as a broader fight against media sensationalism. On the other side, critics have questioned the validity of the lawsuit and whether it sets a dangerous precedent. Public figures suing over criticism could have a chilling effect on free speech, one user commented. This feels more like a power move than a legitimate case. Melania Trump's legacy. As a former First Lady, Melania Trump has maintained a relatively low profile compared to her predecessors. Her initiatives, such as the Be Best campaign focusing on children's well-being and online safety, were met with mixed reviews during her time in the White House. Despite criticism, Melania has often avoided direct confrontations with the media, making this lawsuit a particularly striking move. For many, this legal action signifies a turning point in how Melania Trump chooses to handle public criticism. It reflects a more assertive approach to shaping her narrative and protecting her legacy in the face of what she perceives as media bias and misrepresentation. #the road ahead. As the lawsuit unfolds, all eyes will be on the courtroom, where Melania Trump and her legal team will have to prove their case against The View. The outcome could have far-reaching implications for both parties, potentially reshaping how daytime talk shows handle sensitive topics and public figures. For now, Melania Trump's bold move has already made an impact, sparking discussions about media ethics, accountability, and the limits of free speech. Whether you support her decision or not, there's no denying that this lawsuit has put the spotlight on the ever-evolving relationship between public figures and the media. In the end, this legal battle is about more than just Melania Trump and The View. It's a reflection of the growing tensions between public figures and the platforms that shape public opinion. As the case progresses, it will undoubtedly continue to capture the nation's attention and fuel debates about fairness, accountability, and the power of words.